Sports College Football. Lee Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And it was a run showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Makes the grab. It's Glover. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to throw. It's Coleman Hope. Time to take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. On the move. Oh, he's got space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Speedy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Big pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Man, make that statement, make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll go to the toss. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Sooners.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Back to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Got a little space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The ball's free. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
All right, let's get it. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back.
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Catch in the middle, it's Reese. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his man, it's Tracy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Great cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Right now, boys. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. He breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 10 over Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
The defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That's caught. It's caught. Just what they hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Mississippi State going up tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And to the end zone we go. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the route.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating in the backfield and making something happen.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Gibson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Tosses to the quarterback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. The play-action fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times.
gets it out in space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Sooners will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and 1. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Winston. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Makes the catch. It's Harmon. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Part of the backfield. It's Beebe. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harmon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash, a 59-yard try coming. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They got plenty done through
big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass at the offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Harmon. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Beebe. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
From the gun. Looking for the end zone and the tie. And instead he finds a sack. And the defense rises up, and the offense can't tie the game. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Running free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point splits the upright. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll send the back in motion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
On the option. Power football with the run. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute.
Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. Touchdown Sooners. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Fires in the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Put it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
But still, they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move with 4-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. NC State was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And some room to work. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Coleman Hope. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Sooners look to do some damage in the red zone.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown Sooners! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel out their 4th straight win. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns Palooza. What a nice day.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They get enough rush, and it pays off. A sack at the 20.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. Got a man, it's Harmon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A designed run for the quarterback. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession. It's going to be important from here on in.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Coleman Hope. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Beebe. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not enough for the first. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Beebe. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
tight end. It's into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got inside the 30. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football and continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the third interception of the night. Lowers those pads. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. You're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.